Hey everybody, it's Ashton here again with Gent Scents. Today we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance from a house that no longer exists. Sadly, they've gone out of business. The house is Kelsey Berwin. The fragrance is Zeus Pour Homme. With a name like this, you would think that this is going to be a mind-blowing fragrance. I mean, you're not going to name something after the king of the Greek gods unless it's something super unique. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box and bottles presentation and then check out the fragrance itself. Let's go ahead and check out the presentation for the box and bottle of Zeus Pour Homme. The box is fairly simple, just says Zeus Pour Homme Eau de Parfum, Kelsey Berwin, with a silver stripe here. On the side you have some ingredient information. On the back you have even more ingredient information, the name Kelsey Berwin, as well on the top, Kelsey Berwin. On the bottom of the box you have your normal information, just the expiration date. It says made in UAE. Can't really find a batch code on here. And then the bottle is pretty simple as well, but nice looking. It's cylindrical. It says Zeus Pour Homme, Kelsey Berwin. Nothing else other than that. The cap is fairly heavy for a plastic cap, so it's decent quality. The atomizer is pretty nice. And there's a sticker on the bottom, but there's no real batch information on there. It just says Kelsey Berwin, made in UAE. And that is the presentation for Zeus. Like I said, Kelsey Berwin is out of business. If you check their website, it is completely down, and their Facebook hasn't had any updates in, I believe, over a year. You can't find notes for this anywhere. So the notes that I am giving you are what I get when I smell the fragrance. Off the top, I get mandarin orange and grapefruit. It's also got kind of an aquatic feel, and there also seems to be ginger in there. In the mid, there are white flowers, especially jasmine, and in the base, it seems like a tiny bit of sandalwood and another light woody kind of base, which I perceive to be Gaiac wood. I could be completely wrong on that. The dominant notes, though, are the grapefruit and then the jasmine and the super soft wooded base. Mainly though, this is a very sweet fragrance pretty much the whole way through. When you first spray this on, you get kind of an effervescent, fizzy grapefruit citrus, and it really does give you that kind of fizzy feel to your olfactive sense when you breathe it in. After about 30 minutes, you get this weird kind of sour citrus vibe. It's off-putting, honestly, and if you put your nose to where you sprayed, it's really readily apparent that it's there. But that fades after about 20 or 30 minutes of being there, so it's very strange that it kind of pops in and then pops out again. As this dries down, you get a little bit of woods, but they're very soft and they don't make too much of an impact. This is pretty sweet and simple the whole way through. Where Kelsey Berwin is out of business, I'm not sure how much longer you're going to be able to pick this up. I know that as of this video, it's available for $24.99 for this 100ml bottle on beautyspin.com. For a while it wasn't available there and it was actually removed from the site, and now it's back on again. So I guess they got in more bottles of this. Not sure if once this run is gone, if it's done forever, or if more are going to keep popping up. I have no clue. I'm just letting you know where I bought it and where it's available as of right now. This gets a lot of comparisons to Bleu de Chanel and Paco Rabanne's Invictus. And while I don't think it's a clone of either one of those, it's in the same vein as those two fragrances. What I mean by that is this is a crowd pleaser, people pleaser type fragrance. It was made to be inoffensive, it was made to be versatile, and it is both of those things. It doesn't have the depth of Bleu de Chanel, and honestly, it doesn't have quite the quality that Invictus has either. I know that Invictus isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it smells just slightly higher quality than Zeus does. This fragrance kind of lacks any oomph or depth. It doesn't have incense or pepper or added spices or kind of a woodsy base or even really a big ambergris base. It doesn't have any of that. It's mainly a citrusy, gingery fragrance pretty much the whole way through. Even once it dries down, you can tell that the main things there were the citrus and the ginger with super light woods. It's not a bad scent, it's not unpleasant, and honestly, it kind of fits a niche there in terms of being an inexpensive fragrance that you can just grab, spray, and go, where you're not going to offend anybody. You could get compliments, and at the least, everyone is going to think that you smell at least pleasant, if not really nice. Zeus is not listed on Fragrantica. Kelsey Berwin is, and 2 of the fragrances from that house are on Fragrantica. Zeus is not. I feel like if it were on there, that most collectors or very serious fragrance aficionados would not like this fragrance. But if you're a normal guy who just wants to smell good, then it would be right up your alley, because it's only $25 and it performs the same task that a Bleu de Chanel would. Maybe not to the same quality or same degree that Bleu de Chanel does, but it's like 1/4 the price. So if you want to sacrifice just a little bit of quality but get a similar feel, then this is a great fragrance for you. So I'm not going to talk down on this fragrance at all. I'll still wear it from time to time, and honestly, for the price, it's a pretty good deal. It's unfortunate that Kelsey Berwin is no longer around. So I guess if you're interested in this, you should pick it up now, because honestly, I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be around. And it never really caught on or got a lot of hype. So once the bottles are gone, I doubt you're really going to see them pop up on eBay or anywhere else like that. Like I said, they're on Beauty Spin right now for $25. This is the first time they've been on there in some time, so if you're interested, maybe scoop up a bottle. It's not a huge purchase, but if you like things along that line of Bleu de Chanel, Invictus, Mr. Burberry, Dylan Blue, things like that, then you'll probably enjoy this too. But that is all I have for you today. Until next time, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.